Malcolm Turnbull is under new pressure to sack his suspended Health Minister Sussan Ley after even more questionable travel claims surfaced today. They seem to undermine her central defence that she bought a unit on the Gold Coast on a moment's impulse. Jonathan Lee is in Canberra for us tonight. Live, Jonathan, is she a goner?
Well, it certainly looks that way, Hugh, and most likely by the end of the week. This really has become a festering wound for the government, one that requires urgent change, but as we've heard today, that is far easier said than done. It's the rural property that makes Sussan Ley's claim she bought a unit on a whim hard to buy. 9 months before she purchased her luxury apartment in 2015, she bid unsuccessfully on this Gold Coast property, while allegedly on another taxpayer-funded trip. Yesterday, she told the media,
"The character of my visit to the Gold Coast on this particular occasion changed the moment I unexpectedly was the successful bidder at that auction."
Raising the very question of where the line is drawn. The government is still to act on 36 recommendations following a parliamentary review into the infamous Bronwyn Bishop ChopperGate affair.
There are a number of quite complex areas in relation to separate pieces of legislation and also separate executive orders that all need to come together in order to create a new expense system that is streamlined.
The new system should be in place by mid-next year. The Greens want to go further. When Parliament resumes, they plan to reintroduce legislation calling for a national corruption watchdog to be implemented.
You've got an ICAC in most states, and yet we're led to believe by the government and the Labor Party that there's no such thing as corruption at a federal level.
Independent MP Andrew Wilkie wants those who flout the rules jailed.
It's no secret in Canberra that some MPs will, from time to time, perhaps often, they'll travel wherever they want in the country. And they'll dress it up as an official trip.
But ethicist Professor John Ewer thinks an ICAC is overkill.
The ICAC body would have a huge public mandate, but you'd have to have a huge staff as well and a huge amount of money for that body to go and do what it has to do.
Without changes, the question many are asking is who guards the guards? Now, as somebody put it to me today, the longer this draws out, the more chance there is for other details to bubble to the surface, potentially about other MPs, be they true or not what the government wants at the start of a new year, Hugh.
Indeed, it's all very messy. Jonathan Lee, thank you.